Well, yeah, I guess we can start now. What's up, guys? It's me, Pront. Yeah, back at it again with Grass 163, Rivals Amateur Series, top 8. You already know. Oh shit, do I have my scene set up correctly? Hold on. No, not that one. Oh, yeah, okay, I have it set up correctly. Good. Let's see. No announcements here. Still working on a few streams. I guess I'll just introduce my commentators. To my right, I have Bowling King.
Howdy ho, neighborinos.
And to my left, I got Scooter.
Hello again, everyone.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing the Ami stream. Hope you guys like it. I don't know much to say. I guess I'll just pass it off to these guys.
Thank you. Alrighty. Oh, man. Well, I can't remember the last time I saw an ABSA make it through Academy Series Top 8, but I haven't been back in a while. So I'm certain we're going to be in for a wild ride, especially ABSA Crag. I can imagine this is a pretty volatile matchup.
Yeah, Absa's definitely got the tools to be able to just poke Crag from a distance, and that fair that she has can definitely cause a lot of trouble if you get Crag close to the blast zones or even on his pillars sometimes.
Yeah, we're going to see a round start here. Very explosive from Blind Spot, immediately taking the aggression.
Yeah, and still keeping up the pressure here, not really giving Null any easy space on the stage, but Null's going to finally take it for themselves here and use that Nair to force him to the side and then just start hitting them with a lot of damage here. And that's a scary thing about this matchup, because you saw how many interactions Craig was winning there. And then Absa just wins one and already evens up the percent.
Yeah, it's very scary. It's very hard for Crag. As we see right there, a sweet spot forward air like that, taking the first stock away from Blind Spot. Meaning we're going to have to see him work this match back from behind.
Yeah, but Null doing everything they can to make it difficult. And it's really hard to pin Absa down because her movement is a lot more unique compared to the other casts, because the way she's got that acceleration downward before the second jump comes out creates some interesting approach options for her.
Yeah. No, we've seen a lot of Blind Spot doing his best to, try and keep her pinned down and keep on a lot of heavy layered aggression. The parry into the down strong, exactly what he needed, or what they needed right there.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you can just pin him down for a brief moment, Craig has so many options to just take away a stock, but the challenge is just creating those openings half the time.
Yeah, Crag really has to try and break those openings in. Especially with how controlling Absa can be of his neutral. Seeing an up air there rising from the double jump, Sweet Spot able to take that stock, galaxying off the top of course, for a relatively small blast zone off the top. Probably something Blind Spot's going to need to look out for more as this game progresses. While he's at one stock, he's definitely not out of it.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, Craig has a lot of hard-hitting moves. The challenge is just finding them, and right now, Null is not giving him those opportunities. Nice delay on the charge line there, and follows up with the strong up air, ending that game one.
It's going to be game 1-2 Null, taking it the same way they took that second stock, with that Sweet Spot rising up air.
Yeah, anytime you're trying to approach Absa from above, it's always such a gamble, because if they're aware of what you're trying to do, both up air and up tilt, and even up smash, honestly, are just such powerful anti-air moves that it's hard to get back down or get back in if you're above Absa.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing game 2 here, with Blind Spot taking the counter pick to Air Armada. It's very interesting. I've never seen many Crag players take people to Aramata before. They usually try to pick, the home field advantage like Rock Wall or any other stage where they could have a bit of a better spatial advantage.
Yeah,
Makes
a
me
lot of
wonder-
people like those closer blast zones, but one of the counterpoints to this stage is that Crag can kill with up smash so early on those upper platforms. Like some of the cast he can kill around 35-36%.
Right, yeah, but that seems like a bit of a gamble here, especially for Blind Spot to be taking after losing that game 1. I wonder if he'll try to be fishing for that up strong and if Null's going to be able to pick up on him and start punishing him for it. Throwing the rock off stage! What good positioning with that rock. Taking stock 1 off of Null.
And right now, Null looking to try and answer back quickly, finds the conversion off of the F tilt 1, and there is first stock gone from Joji.
Yeah, now we're just looking at even stocks here with Joji having Blind Spot having the advantage of keeping Null at ledge, but it looks like that it's been reversed. Getting that wall tech off of Jolt there. Seeing a lot of cloud placement happening right now.
Nice wait for the tech option there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty difficult excursion for Blind Spot to start closing back in here, especially as the neutral slowly moving from full stage back into footsies.
Yeah,
See
Joji's
back
doing a good... almost got that read, but in a lot of trouble here.
Close but no cigar, managing to make it back on stage, contesting Null off stage with a fair as he comes back on. He's throwing down. Oh, and the raw forward strong.
That is a solid punish right there.
Oh,
Good call out, good call out.
yeah, now both players are at 1 stock. It's going anybody's way here. We see Null taking the percentile advantage, but it's still relatively into neutral, but those sweet spots might be able to start racking up some dangerous potential. See a 4
Yeah.
tilt.
I'm just doing a really good job of having slowed down that neutral and crushes him all the way out in the corner.
Ah, that's very dangerous. So now, Null up 2 games to nothing from Blind Spot. It's going to be a pretty precarious position for him to try to pull this back.
Yeah, I mean, the higher platform positioning was giving Joji a few more options in their approach towards Absa because it's hard to cover both high and low with the cloud, so it was kind of forcing Null to pick where they wanted to place that cloud. And Joji was trying to play around that, but the problem was Null's conversions are just on point as far as being able to find these kill options.
Yeah, we're going to see kind of an opposite approach here as Blind Spot counterpicks to Tempest. Probably, wanting to use these larger blast zones to stay alive longer. Probably get much better conversions.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely plenty of platform play to be seen on this stage. With 4 platforms to work with, you can definitely get creative on this stage.
Right, kind of a build, choose your own adventure. Oh no! Looks to be an
Isn't
SD
that
right there.
Yeah, picking the wrong page to turn there and that pick your own adventure.
Oh, we see a forward air chain. I think Crag would actually very much benefit from this stage because of that side platform allowing him to fair wall much more efficiently.
Yeah, he definitely can carry those combos a lot further, but the same can be said of Absa. But right now, trying to kill him off the top here, gets it off the second conversion.
Yeah, gets a very nice second hit right there. Managing to kill with that rising up air. See, once again, return back to neutral, center stage control. Slowly going into Null's favor. Blind Spot's doing pretty much all he can to work his way back in there. Crouch canceling the F tilt, working slowly. Ooh, the forward special trades.
Nice, Nair. Where Nair is just such a great option at catching tech in place and tech behind.
Yeah, not to mention it's frame 5, so it's incredibly fast to throw out. We see the
Also
tech
like
in.
We're just avoiding that up there.
Yeah, that tech in would have been risky. Null had a cloud set up in a sweet spot back air to greet him. If he managed to space that right, the forward air off the side platform, Galaxying blind up a stock. This could be the momentum he needs to start running it back. Oh,
Yeah, just get some good damage here, staying alive, but these clouds forcing him off the pillar, and now the pillar's gone, but fortunately,
as
that
long as he
platform
touches
there,
the ground.
Oh.
Ooh.
that
It
up
touched the
tilt,
ground for long enough.
just enough range to reach.
So now we're seeing once again this one stock situation. Both players feel the nerves going through right now, especially winner's side. They got a lot running on the line here.
Gumby is not going to reach that outer platform.
Yeah, Null was doing an amazing job of mixing up their recovery on the stage with different heights so that Blind Spot couldn't just mindlessly farewell them.
Yeah, a lot of pressure coming out from Joji here. Just trying to contest any attempt to get back down on the ground.
Oh, and the down strong?
Do it! Joji finally on the board here.
Managing to close that game incredibly close.
Yeah, I mean, Null started to get some good damage going there, but Joji finally managed to force Null off the stage and was just pestering every attempt to get back to the stage there.
Yeah, it just looked like that's what he needed to... just what he needed to get back there.
Ooh.
So we
Yeah,
see
so,
Null counterpicking back to jungle floor, looks like.
yeah,
So
I mean, we haven't seen this since game 1.
Yeah, probably again that top blast zone probably wants to be of an advantage, but I guess maybe Spirit Tree got banned, or maybe Spirit Tree Plat just wasn't what Null was looking for when it came to keeping that movement advantage above Blind Spot.
Yeah, it's entirely possible.
Oh, the down strong.
Great punish off that missed up tilt.
Great lead, only at 47%, especially with Crag being a heavyweight. That's basically like 20% for any other character. This is great momentum for Blind Spot to have right here. All he needs to do is just make sure it doesn't get snatched away from him.
And here we go. Joji finally finding a few openings here to get in and do some damage.
Oh, and the up tilt sweet spot, managing to close out that stop.
Yeah, nice little extra pickup there with the fair to pull him up as well.
Yeah, now it's looking incredibly close. Anybody's game. It could go either way. Blind Spot needs to get his momentum back if he wants to close out this game for himself.
Here comes the Rock, just getting that pressure from afar. Oh, not close enough to be able to get that punish. Definitely doing a good job of forcing Null to use all their resources off stage.
Yeah, very good attempt right there. We see the down rock throw to get back up, the forward air. Now it's back to offstage pressure. Null managing to stop Blind Spot in his track. Oh,
Okay.
catch with that. It kind of just looked like Null walked into it.
I mean, if it works, it works.
I do suppose. Just I wouldn't expect it, especially with how tense this game is.
Yeah, I mean, one of them finally takes a stock, and then it's just an answer right back.
Yeah, and it looks like the balance is starting to sway a little bit.
And
Gotta be careful.
finding a few more openings here. Getting that damage up on Blind Spot here.
Neutral air. See a lot of movement going around right now. The forward air, alright, getting that forward tilt, trying to keep Null in the corner. Oh
Oh,
no,
had the jab check, but backed afterwards.
using that rock hit to DI out and away from Null. Doesn't want to be anywhere near him right now. Especially with any conversion into a sweet spot up air, gonna be able to kill. He's finding it really hard to get his footing. F-tilt up air, just like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, getting knocked off the stage in that trade kind of put Blind Spot in a really bad spot to try and make it back to the stage, because Ass can just throw out that cloud right at the edge, and that makes getting back on stage safely so much more difficult.
Yeah. So that's going to be Null moving on to winners finals as Blind Spot gets dropped down to losers. All right, so this is going on to game 2 of Winner semis, we got Catalyst versus, I think, Minty's group is Pink, if I recall.
Yeah, that sounds right. Run into them a few times online.
Yeah, so we got a Claren versus an Orcane. We're going to be starting off on Gate. It's going to be very interesting to see how this goes.
Yep, and right away, just starting with those disjoints, but a quick parry coming out from Minty there to stop that momentum.
Yeah, it's sort of an even start, you know, with that parry. It kind of brought the percentages back around, and now it's going to probably go anybody's way. Minty keeping Catalyst off stage there, using that Forge Strong. Would have been dangerous if Catalyst didn't DI properly. Gets the sliding up strong. Minty starting out with the stock advantage. It's going to be really rough for Catalyst to try and bring this back, probably, with how explosive that start was for Minty.
Yeah, but I mean, they're definitely finding the right openings they need here, getting some good damage.
Yeah, getting some good tippers. Getting a tipper up air, closing out Minty off the top. All right, we're back to even.
That's the scary thing about fighting Claren. If she can get you in a tipper combo or even just a raw tipper, you can just lose the stock so fast.
Yeah, it's incredibly dangerous. We see right there, waiting out the parry, getting the spaced F-tilt.
Yeah, this is where I like the neutral game going. When you're starting to call out your opponent's parries and recognizing their habits, that's definitely something you want to do in any game you're playing.
Definitely, yeah. We see double jump there. Ooh, managing to make it back onto the stage. Off stage, air dodge. We see an F tilt or F special to reach the wall. Double jump. All right, and back on stage. Oh,
Almost got that side.
Almost got that sweet spot. Very impressive. Oh, sweet spot up special. Air dodging, coming back on stage. Using that Claren field. Very nice. All right, we got an offstage situation here. Managing to come back on stage. Cover with a Forge Strong. Orcane doesn't have Puddle Up. And covers again with the Forge Strong.
And having that down B shield out just really made it hard for Minty to get any sort of good recovery after that puddle was gone.
Right, yeah. And we see the grab chain right there. Very nice. Back air galaxying off the side. It's last stock. Anybody could take it here. I like that tipper down air into grab. Good awareness right there of how close Minty was and being able to get hit by that neutral special grab. Oh, we see the grab again. Down air, doesn't get the spike. Gets the side special spike. Up air again. We're looking for a tilt, doesn't quite find it.
Man,
oh, and gets that tipper Forge Strong. Capitalizing on that advantage state. Oh no, missing that grab.
Yep. Up B though, giving Caddy a space to get back on the stage here. And again, here we go with the up airs.
The up airs, yeah, very dangerous. Don't want to be hit by those on the tip.
Minty though, finding a few openings here, getting some damage up. Oh, that Armstrong, unfortunately, not going to find its mark.
Yeah, very, very rough here. Ooh, but he's looking for that last opening. Minty's at 142. Any good hit will do it, but that's not good enough. Hitting with the hilt of the sword. Oh no, he missed it.
Didn't get that super jump off the up B that they were hoping for because they had burned all of the puddle resources to try and force Caddy away.
Yeah, we're going to see a switch to Piscane and a counter pick to Troupple. So we're going to see if this goes any better in Minty's favor.
Definitely starting off with a good start here, but the bubbles getting parried there. Always easy to parry those if there's a platform above them.
Yeah, very noticeable right there. We're returning here to a little bit of neutral. Gets the parry on the droplet. Covering a lot of roll options there with that forward air. Minty's looking a lot better here.
Yeah, it feels like not having those platforms directly above is helping Minty out with some of the edge guarding situations.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We're seeing Catalyst here starting to get a little bit aggressive with their play. Oh, that was a full charge. Gets the sweet spot. Up air tipper. Racking on that percent. That's just what Catalyst needs right about now. Getting comboed. Down air into the Forge Strong. Doesn't quite get the kill. Needed probably a tipper on that. Gets the sweet spot. F special.
Beautiful call out on the spacing of that side B that was coming out of Minty because Caddy just had that called out perfectly.
Yeah, that was a down load. Gets the down air from the plat, goes for the grab, doesn't quite get the follow-up. We okay, we see the Claren field come out.
Yep, the no fun zone is officially out here. Definitely difficult for Orcane to get those projectiles down.
Yeah, we see off the ledge here, looking for a tipper aerial, doesn't quite find it. Good DI on Minty's part to avoid that neutral special grab Catalyst was fishing for. Gets the ups, gets another up air tipper off the top plat.
Yeah.
Catching Minty's DI. Okay, we see the grab.
How far
Misses
away
the
did that
forward
grab?
jump.
Daddy is just relentless right now.
Yeah, going absolutely crazy right now with their momentum. All right, holding off, down air, forward tilt, trying to catch with the up tilt on that platform. It's a very nice strategy right there. Gets the parry on the up air. That would have gotten a kill for Minty. If Catalyst didn't parry it, gets the tipper into the tipper F strong. Trying to call out Minty right there.
Yep, finding that way back on stage here and doing everything they can to find that stock, and there it is, catching the side B inwards with that down strong.
Yeah, now Minty still has to be really careful. Doesn't find the tipper on that, so Catalyst isn't going to kill with that upbeat, but Catalyst is trying to call out as much of Minty's movement as possible with these F specials, searching for that sweet spot.
Yeah, I mean, all it's going to take is one more good hit, and Daddy knows that right now.
Oh, gets the throw. Misses the up strong. Just a bit too early.
And that's unfortunate because every missed kill option is another opportunity for Minty to bring this back.
Yeah, and Minty's doing a great job of capitalizing on Catalyst's mistakes. Oh, but gets the tipper forward air. Gonna be enough to Galaxy off the side.
Yeah, even though that was only the first hitbox of the fair tipper, I mean, once you get Orcane up to 200%, they better be dying from that kind of stuff. Well, here we go, going into Game 3 between these two. Minty definitely has their work cut out for him, though.
Yeah, game 3. Really rough right here on Jules Vale. So that platform advantage that Minty had on Drupal isn't going to be here consistently. That platform's going to be moving back and forth. And we're seeing Catalyst with this explosive start.
And just constantly finding these combos out of the grab to extend their advantage state. Definitely a good way to keep the pressure building.
Yeah, the fun just never stops. Oh, it gets the forward strong, catching the puddle. Gonna try and catch the recovery, uses the F special, trying to cover or roll in. Doesn't quite, though. What a call out. What a nice notice right there. Very good awareness on Catalyst's part.
Yeah, that side B for Claren is just such a good momentum breaker if your opponent's trying to start up some aggression, because if they're going to be attacking where you're at, just leave a hitbox waiting for them.
Yeah, and especially the danger of having that be a sweet spot. Gets the wall jump back on the stage. Not too worried about going off stage again, looks like. Jeff misses the neutral special.
There we go, gets down tilt, forces Caddy off stage. There we go, converts off of the late hitbox of the up air to get the down strong.
It's very nice. Oh, is he coming back here? Back air using the Orca Puddles to Minty's advantage, using that to camp on the ledge. Very nice. Trying to find a back air chain. We see the grab into the forward strong. Doesn't quite get the fair follow-up. See a tipper, what they convert it to. Dash attack, forward strong, fair tipper, gets the grab, doesn't get the sweet spot. Going all the way up to the top.
We are custom comboing here now.
Yeah, we've unlocked sandbox mode.
Well, Minty getting aggressive with these back airs, finally getting that conversion to take the stock, and this is definitely a good spot for Minty right now.
Yeah, Catalyst does have the ledge though, which means they're gonna have to play the recovery very mix-up heavy so they don't get killed off here and lose that stock lead. That's been, ooh, what a charge.
Yeah,
Good
unfortunately it
awareness
is
on
going to get
Minty.
punished. There we go, Minty finally getting the openings that they need to keep this pressure going and keep building this lead, but that fair tipper going to be enough to stop that momentum for at least a moment here. 52% on Caddy right now.
See the down tilt. Coming down with forward air. Alright. And now, you know, pretty good advantage state for Minty, but it looks like Catalyst is gonna still keep pushing. Oh, gets the forward strong, wasn't expecting it.
Yeah,
Catches
trying
the
to.
DI.
Man, so Minty finally getting on the board here. Maybe fewer platforms was the right answer. Now the problem is that Minty's got to deal with the counter picks of Caddy for the next 2 games if they want to be able to win out.
Yeah, we're gonna see Catalyst take Minty to Rockwall. You see right here a very slow start, both these people playing neutral. You see a switch to the transparent Orcane.
I think this is champion skin Orcane.
I believe all the championship skins are somewhat transparent. I just didn't remember off the top of my head at the time. Oh, doesn't roll into that down strong. Doesn't quite get a good punish off of that though. Minty choosing to roll out instead of roll in on flat. Offset controlling that center stage, getting that back air Galaxy. Gonna be an early start for Minty. I think now his best bet would probably be to try and play it a bit slower. You know, even though Claren kind of appreciates that slow neutral game, you do have a lead and you can play around Claren, you know, going for these big disjoint moves, fishing for Tipper.
Yeah, and with a large stage like Rockwall, there's definitely a lot of room to play around that with all the space you can move through.
Exactly. Oh, gets the parry on the droplet, but there's no real follow-up there from Caddy, just going for it. Oh, catches the DI again! Caught lagging and in 4K nonetheless.
Man, you really got to be careful what your opponent's running up to if you're dashing back like that, but the grab getting converted. Yep. So first stock taken off of Minty, but Caddy still has to take off 2 more stocks if they want to close out the set.
Yeah, it's going to be a very uphill battle. Let's see if Minty can maintain the lead. Oh, get a back hit of up tilt Timber.
Like that, using the grab.
Yeah, very nice, using that down tilt platform. Or not down tilt, down air.
There we go. Still keeping up the pressure here.
I love that wave dash back to catch the tech roll. Yeah, oh! The double tipper into the Galaxy. So now stocks are even. This is looking definitely possible now for Catalyst. They just need to get a momentum state going. And it doesn't look like Minty's too keen on letting them have that happen.
No, especially not with that F strong. And now Catalyst throwing up high, but
high
called out.
recovery.
Man. I mean, Catalyst had some good momentum building there, but unfortunately having to burn through 2 stocks, that's a lot of time to keep that momentum going.
Yeah, that's a lot of time for Minty to come back. So we're going to see Game 5 here taking place on Frozen Fortress. Alright, we see the Iron Field come out. Very nice. Down tilt into... God, I keep calling it down tilt. It's down air. I love that down air tipper into the grab. It always looks so nice.
Yeah, I mean, down air just sets up so much for Claren, covers a lot of space below them, and pokes through platforms. It's a hard move to contest.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, we see the high recovery from Catalyst, but Minty was in position to call it out again. Oh, we're seeing the up air chains here. He tries to get a forward air, but doesn't quite land it. Ooh, back air tipper. What's the situation off stage? Taking it back, reversing that edge guard pressure into his favor.
Yeah, but Minty answering right back. Well, using the bubbles to stall him there, and the back air is gonna convert, getting the first stock off of Catalyst here.
Yeah, Catalyst is gonna need to close out this stock if they want to keep good momentum. As we saw last time with Minty, had a really good advantage state. Oh! Missed the grab 2 times!
And that's always the worst feeling. It's like, maybe if I use it the other way, it'll grab, and it's like, nope, your opponent's just in that perfect spot where neither direction connects.
Okay, but gets the double tipper set up with the forward strong after down air. Oh no, but gets killed off the top super early with that Orcane up air. So now Catalyst is a relatively familiar position now, down the stocks. Has to take 2 off Minty if they want to close out the set. They're gonna have to work incredibly hard and be incredibly safe if they want to run this back.
Yep. And Minty, though, finding an opening in Catalyst's aggression here, forcing them off stage. This is a very risky spot. Going up high, and that'll do it.
The back air taking the stock and sending Catalyst into losers.
That's the danger of that stage, because it's like, it's nice having those platforms up high, but trying to recover to those just creates such an opening for your opponent to be able to punish you if you got a slow recovery like Clarence. Alright, so moving on, we got Doots and Harambe coming up here. A little bit of Shovel Knight Arcane action coming your way.
Looks like
This is on the loser side of bracket now, so we're going to be having a lot more matches to go through before we reach those finals.
We got a long way to go. The road is just going to keep getting harder here.
Absolutely.
We see Harambe taking the advantage here. Going ahead in the percent lead. Dudes is looking to make a comeback with the momentum here. Slowly chipping away at Harambe's percent.
Oh, and the side B, catching him off guard there, especially the empowered one with the puddle. There we go, got the safety block up on the top platform.
Yeah, just to be safe. Always need your safety block. I never leave home without it.
That's why. That is why right there.
Yeah, like I said, never leave home without your safety block. Oh, tries to go for a Forge Strong to call out, you know, Harambe going to get a purchase there from Jester. Picking up the Ghost Gauntlet, but a down Strong, no more safety block.
Yeah, so you're going to be the first one to find the kill here. And a good jab check there just to call out the parry.
Yeah, passes the jab check with flying colors. What a nice grade.
Good call going to the puddle on all the way on the other side of the stage here. Easy recovery.
Yeah, so a lot of moving back and forth. The Forge Strong at the ledge, taking that stock.
Man, that move is just so powerful and just has such a good range to it.
Yeah, we see a lot of forward tilts going out here. Keeping Doots at ledge. Using the Phantom Knuckle here to try and move him around, keep him still at ledge, controlling that space. Oh, gets the double up air. We don't see the triple.
Oh!
I think if he went for an up air there, that probably would have been a conversion to kill.
Possibly, but not going to be able to find about that.
Another
F
Forge
strong.
Strong. It just controls the neutral.
Yeah, and unfortunately with Arcane's F-tilt kind of pushing him forward a little bit, just extended him far enough to be able to get connected by.
Right, yeah. And now Dude's down the stock, but very close to closing it out on Harambe. Just needs to find it. And gets the down
That'll
strong
do
to
it.
do so.
Yeah, down there going to be able to create enough of an opening for them.
Yeah, and we're here now on even stocks, but Harambe still has this situational advantage that Dudes is really going to need to work around.
I mean, these Phantom Gloves are definitely putting in work at the ledge, really forcing Deuce to change up the recovery. Almost catches him with the hydroplaning up strong.
Doesn't quite get it. Oh, gets the Forge Strong. Alright, we're looking at a very high tense situation right here. Orcane has a lot of moves like that that could just close out the stock.
Those bubbles doing a great job controlling the air, because Harambe was doing a good job finding some openings with the back airs and down airs coming from above. Well, once you have that wall of bubbles, it really stops a lot of that aerial aggression Shovel Knight likes to use.
Yeah, and we're gonna move on here to All the Usurper, Ignite's Castle. You see, starting out here, Harambe once again with the advantage. Oh, poor Dude's having to really run a weird, risky situation down there to make it back on the stage.
Yeah, that was bold using the super jump to get past that F strong.
Oh, using these bubble setups to just crack on percent. Very nice set play here from Dudes.
Yeah, I mean, Deuce is definitely doing a good job controlling this empty space between all the platforms with these bubbles.
Right, yeah, kind of limiting where Harambe gets to go. Moving around just a little bit. Ooh, gets the back air into the up strong. What a of weird conversion. Looking to try and catch Harambe on that platform. Doesn't find his mark.
Not at all, and now Deuce doing everything they can to try and find a way to finish off the stock because Harambe looking like they're going to be the first one to take the stock at this rate.
Oh, it gets the back air.
There we go. Finally going to be able to convert.
The back air. Oh, up strong. Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, once Deuce used that puddle on stage for the bubbles, it really limited where they could go with their recovery.
Yeah, totally. See coming down here. A lot of bubble play. Just racking up percent, keeping that advantage state for Dudes.
Well, tries to extend it with the side B there, but not going to be able to connect, so Dude's going to be able to have free reign to get back to stage here. And Bubbles just coming out in a barrage here.
Oh, gets another down strong, and that's going to be enough to take that stock.
Yeah, may have been DIing out a little bit too hard there.
Thank you, White Wolves. Subscribe to Tier 1. Poggies, very poggies.
Oh, we get a kids meal toy, Scooter.
Oh.
Hey, I'll let you have it.
You get.
Yeah, we get to eat. Finally get
go.
to have a McDonald's Happy Meal.
Thanks for keeping your commentators from starving.
I got bread to thank for that. Bread keeps me through it.
Yep. Right now, Harambe getting fed a steady diet of bubbles in this match.
Ooh, I like that super speed. Just flying back onto stage. Up strong.
Man, I mean, the control of space with these bubbles is definitely solid from Dude right now.
Yeah, Dudes is being really oppressive against Harambe. And we're gonna see one final counter pick from Harambe, maybe. If Harambe wins this, then Dudes gets the other counter picks from the rest of the rest of the set.
And this stage definitely feels like a gamble for a lot of characters because you're taking away those platforms your opponent might have been using against you or recovering with, but the problem is you also don't have the platforms to work with as well, so you gotta be extra careful with your recovery.
Personally, I've never really enjoyed Endless Abyss as a counterpick stage because it takes the fun out of platform movement in a game that has such extravagant amounts of it. But yeah, we'll see if this gambit pays out for Harambe or not.
Yeah, definitely seems to be giving them a little bit more ease of controlling the ground once they have it, but the problem is just getting it in the first place because there's nowhere to hide from Doots right now.
Yeah, there's nowhere to hide from the bubbles, or Kane knows where you live and is crawling through your sink as we speak.
Yep. But right now, Harambe looking to find a way to take off the stock, but the bubbles just tripping him up enough for Deuce to get their feet back on the ground.
It's past a bit, so I don't think I could comment on that, but that dash dance that Harambe did just outside of Dute's puddle range to try and bait him into activating it early, that was incredibly smart. Great adaptation.
And that's really the key to doing well on this stage, just using your movement, like the movement from that down strong, popping him up above where the side B would hit and able to punish it, but landing into a down strong of Deuce, gonna keep the stocks even here.
Yeah, gonna keep the stocks even. Oh, we see a 4-strong coming out here. Harambe really needs to start pushing his advantage state, like, a lot if he wants to try and keep the lead. Because Deuce here has really just shown that he's definitely capable of just staying in control and turning neutral situations into his advantage. So,
There we go.
Harambe has to stay on top of it, like there with that back air parry. But we just see a bunch of bubbles spamming out.
Yeah, I mean, if the bubbles are gonna keep working, just keep using them.
Oh, he catches his DI. Lacking and in 4K nonetheless.
Yeah, so that's gonna put Harambe in a really rough spot here. They still haven't figured out a good way to deal with these bubbles.
Yeah, they've kind of just letting the bubbles hit. Okay, we see the forward tilt coming up, trying to link it in the forward smash. Being above Shovel Knight, very scary situation. See Dooch try to extend off of that F special hit. Doesn't follow up on it.
Oh, and
forward special
again, the down strong.
right into the down strong.
Well, here we go. Mobile armor going to be coming out here, so we are going to see some fast-moving shovels now.
Yeah, we're going to see the shovels moving at lightning speed.
There we go. Definitely using the Phantom Glove very well here.
Yeah, needing to keep Utes off stage and in a constant state of mixing up his recovery so that he's never certain of whether or not he's going to make it back to stage. You see the puddle come out. Doesn't walk into it, gets hit with the F special. Oh my god, that was so tense.
Oh, just barely air dodges out of there.
Yeah, gets hit with the forward strong. Needs to be careful. Harambe's looking to push this advantage state, like I said. Goes for the up air. Okay,
Actually connects!
Oh my god.
Yeah, that had to be like the very last pixel of that move.
Good lord. I thought the bubbles would be enough to stop him, but no. Just managing to tank enough of them to get that forward strong out. So we're going to see Dutes' counter pick here to Treetop Lounge. Definitely not wanting Harambe to have any space to move around with. Want to try to keep it under control.
Yeah, on top of that, having the uneven platforms gives you a lot of different movement options to work with.
And also, Bordeaux's theme is a obvious rat jam.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Always good to have some Eunice music representation.
Yes, sir.
Nothing but bubbles.
A lot of bubble placing here. Harambe hasn't really shown himself to be capable of adapting to the bubble, so it's a good decision on Dutes' part to just keep throwing them out.
Falling long enough to be able to get that actor off of the wall jump, and that's going to be the way that they take Harambe's first stock here.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Okay, I think I can say Shovel Knight has done something that impressed me.
I mean, that there is just such a good way to convert in so many kill options at the ledge, because eventually your opponent's going to have to DI back in if they want to live, and when they do, that Stumpy is just going to be waiting for them.
That's a very deadly tool. That anchor has ended lives and bracket runs.
Absolutely, and Dude's looking to make sure that these bubbles are going to try and do the same to Harambe.
Pay him back and with interest. I like Dutes' use of mobility here to try and outspeed Harambe. You know, staying on top of him, or rather, staying on top and away from him. You know, using that boost with the bubbles to just zip around stage to where Shovel Knight's rather low mobility without mobility mail can't catch up with him.
Oh, but that side B definitely going to catch up to him and take off that stock here. So Harambe on tournament point right now.
You know, Harambe is on set point right now. Just has to close out 2 stocks in order to stay in this.
Yep, up there going to do some good damage, but not going to be enough to kill off of that platform. Blast Zones just feel so high on this stage.
Yeah, just enough. Doesn't catch the DI lacking, though. Harambe was ready. Tries to catch the puddle up air. Doesn't get it. You see the puddle coming back up. Trying to catch the anchor with the puddle again. Not quite. Just not enough.
And the gear just going to clip him to prevent that strong from coming out.
Oh, up strong. Oh, that's the stock. Harambe just needs one more. He has to be really careful not to get hit by basically anything. Well,
or SP.
On the bright side, he didn't get hit by anything.
True, he did live up to your hopes and dreams, but unfortunately, he did not live up to his own survivability. That is a very unfortunate way for that set to end.
Alright, so we're going to be moving on to the other side of losers top 8 here with Tobu. Is it Tobu or is it Tubu? I'm going to go with Tobu versus Jenova because that sounds easier to say than Tubu.
Yeah. So Tobu here, going to be going the pinkish Zetterburn versus the bunny in a mech.
Yeah. So Tobu versus Jenova here. Jenova going with Eliana. I don't often see a lot of Elianas come in through Rast top 8.
Yeah, it's one of those characters that requires a lot of technical
thinking
knowledge
power?
to be able to use.
Yeah, requires a lot of thinking power.
Yeah, but I mean, once you learn this character, definitely a lot of power.
Was that a shine up strong? He did it!
Why not? Why not?
can't believe I just seen someone shine up strong. No more personal needed. Personally, we would have shined up strong, and we did.
Yeah, and definitely keeping up the pressure here, that's for sure.
Yeah, Tubu is on top of this momentum right now, but the overheat up air. I think it was up strong.
Up strong, yep. Gonna be able to stop that momentum for at least a little bit, but Tubu just relentless once they get advantage.
Yeah, really holding Jenova down. Kind of pinning them to disadvantage. Misses that chain conversion. Up strong, the back hit. Oh, mine's on.
Yep. Nice use of the down special to create a little bit of no-go. Had that conversion.
If that hit.
Yep.
If only. Oh, it gets the
At least
jab
that
free into the up strong. Yeah, at least he got that.
Oh, nice, just getting with the fly-by mining.
Another mine. Oh, gets hit with the down special. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff coming out here. Jenova really pushing this advantage state right now. Still has the stock lead, just has to be sure the DI is on point.
Yep.
And managing to not sacrifice the up B, that was great job on Jenova's part.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can just charge that down special long enough in order to get rid of that heat, it's always good to do if you're almost out of the overheat meter.
Yeah, and Tobu's at really high percent right here.
Oh, trying to catch the landing there, but not going to be able to find it.
Yeah, gonna be a very rough situation right here. Goes for the forward strong, doesn't get it. Oh!
Oh, went for the double dunk.
Yeah. Oh, gets the forward special.
I'm just waiting out that down B.
Yeah, just a little bit of edge guarding. Gets the explosive. I think that was forward air.
Yeah, the forward strong out of that explosion gonna be able to take him out, and good patience at the ledge, just recognizing that Tobu had been using a lot of moves coming up from the wall there to get back on stage, so just gives him a little bit of space in order to be able to just sit back and punish the option.
Yeah, it was really good patience right there from Jenova. We're going to be moving on to Rock Wall here in game 2. Probably wanting to utilize those smaller side blast zones, this large stage, and those unique platforms to create a rather dangerous situation.
Really looking for that good kill option there. And the sign at the edge of the stage is going to be creating more options for them.
Oh!
You were saying you need a big brain to play this character, and Nova, big brain on display right now.
El Brain del Galaxario. Or El Celebro. I think that's what brain is in Spanish.
Easy.
Oh! Gets the double back air into the up air off the top. We're going to see a very much more even game compared to last time. Oh, look at this momentum from Jenova. Just pushing that advantage.
Yep. Nice canceled down special in order to get back onto the stage there, though. Oh, no.
Out of the mech. Out of the mech. Out of the mech.
Yep.
1.45 weight. Gotta be careful. The mech's back.
Touched the ground, though, before that F-Strong hit, so gonna be able to live.
Yeah, just barely. That was incredibly close for Jenova. We see conversion right here, potentially. Doesn't get the up strong, but we get the explosion off the side.
Yep. There you go. Nice, just up B to the top platform. Get rid of that overheat meter. You don't need it.
Oh, the heat-seeking missile. The fire, the nair. Oh. It's over just like that. It just kept going.
I love those janky interactions where it's like, oh, you're trying to recover with the hitbox, I'm going to parry that, and now you're dead.
So yeah, Jenova's up 2 games against Tobu.
Yeah, I mean, just going off aggressive once they get Tobu off the stage there.
Sorry, this song like gives me like chills down my spine every time I hear it. It evokes emotions.
Understandable. We'll see how Tobu's able to do now that they've got a more varied platform layout here and not quite so close blast zones.
But I mean, considering how useful those platforms were on Rockwall for Jenova, I think they might also be beneficial here for as well. As we see sticking the mine, getting into overheat right off the bat. And we see the Forge Strong placing the mech. Don't want to stay in overheat for too long.
Nope, not at all.
Gets that up strong.
Yep. Yeah, I swear, every time that you're on fire, it's like, you just have this innate feel like you gotta play a game and keep away in order to avoid getting killed by those.
Well, it's that scramble situation while you're on fire that Zetaburn really wants in order to capitalize on your mistakes you make while panicked.
Oh! That is true.
Using F special at the ledge here, some edge guarding, goes into overheat while on fire, buried the match.
Ooh. Nice angle on that missile to chase him down. We'll try to get the remine, but not going to find it. Uh-oh. Off stage with the high steam meter. This is not good. Oh, good air dodge.
Barely back onto stage. Alright, back into overheat.
Oh.
Gets sent off the side.
God, that down strong is just so quick. The missile's still circling back around to find its mark. We'll try to get the steam up.
Parry? Are we going to see another situation off stage like last time? Gets hit with the down special. Wall tech right there, managing to stay alive.
Over though, keeping up the pressure, and the Nair gonna send him perfectly out horizontal to get that final stock.
Yeah, and a clean 3-0 from Genova. Gonna knock Tobu out of the tournament at 8, or tying with 7.
Yeah, I mean, you might not see too many Alianis making it this far in bracket, but when they do, they bring a whole bag of tricks. All right.
Blind Spot versus Doots here at Losers Quarters.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Doots a little bit earlier. Unfortunately, getting knocked down into loser by Catalyst. So, gonna be going up against Blind Spot. See if, or not Blind Spot. Wait, that is Blind Spot. I'm sorry.
You're making it a bit confusing for yourself. Let's just keep to the match at hand here. We got Doots off stage here by Blind Spot. He's really pushing his advantage state. Good parry, though, from Doots to get rid of those rock shards.
Yeah, I mean, definitely doing everything they can to try and make sure that they can stay on stage a little bit longer here.
Yo, oh, this is the best kind of neutral. The one where you just stand and stare at each other. It's when the nerves are so
neutral.
high. Yeah.
Got that far out just in time.
Alright, yeah, at ledge. The forward air. Throwing out the rock. Misses it. Catches the air dodge with the forward air. Catches the
nice
portal with the down special.
Yeah, I love how they use the rock to force that higher recovery to make them more predictable, but unfortunately not much you can do when your Hurricane's back on the stage throwing out a up strong to take off that stock.
Decimated. Right here. See, Blind Spot, you know, he really likes pushing this advantage state. And it's kind of, you know, with Doots, it's kind of a battle of who gets to hold their advantage state longer.
Yeah, I mean, both of these characters just relish being in the advantage state because they have such good kill options.
They kind of just get damage out for relatively low cost, like a dollar store. They purchase their DPS from the Dollar General.
Yep. Nice nair off the platform. Gonna create an opening for them.
Tries to move that pillar to try and put Doots in the pratfall on it, but Doots being smart, going over it.
And Blind Spot is getting a lot of good hits. There we go. Finally getting a good enough one to get that kill.
Yeah. Oh, using the armor to go through that Forge Strong and canceling it just before he would get parried by Doots. Blind Spot got... Oh, was that a teabag? Oh, that's so mean. That's so mean.
I mean, hey, if you know your opponent's trying to wall you out with bubbles, just taunt them into approaching you.
Yeah, but there's no teabagging rule in class. You do that at gym.
Oh, that's true, that's true. I mean, we are at Aether Academy. Maybe they'll find the gym somewhere here.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh, managing to just be either bubbles in just the right way so that Doots can't follow it up. Earn the double jump!
It's always such a gamble because it's like, I know I need to DI out here, But if I DI out at the wrong time to get out of this combo, I'm going to die.
So we're gonna see Dutes, or not Dutes, Blind Spot doing this counter pick to Air Armada like he did against Adsa with Null. It's gonna be very interesting to see how this plays out.
I mean, you definitely got that nice wide open area in the middle to work with, but you still have those platforms up above to give you some higher options for recovery.
Oh, yikes.
Spanish State going on for quite some time here.
Going really crazy right here.
Oh, just narrowing out of the bubbles. And Dude's hoping to slow it down.
He gets the forward air. But keeping Dutes off stage is one of Blind Spot's probably best options here. Oh my god, it's the forward air again, just barely catching Dutes trying to come back up from the wall.
There we go. Dude's gonna catch Blind Spot with the down tilt, and the F strong almost enough to take it, but coming down to finish the job. Good edge guarding.
Hits him with the belly flop.
Well, here we go. Dude's getting some momentum building here. There we go. Down here, going to be able to create a little bit of an opening for Blind Spot to at least get back into neutral here. Has the tech red, but unfortunately not the right spacing.
Exactly.
Huh.
Right, the spacing he's looking for. Oh, back air, neutral air. Tries to follow it up with an up air, doesn't quite follow it through. It's with the droplet throwing up bubbles. Oh, and the down strong, gonna close that out off the top. That top last zone looks to see like it's gonna come back to haunt Blind Spot here if he doesn't pick up the pace.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is now that Dutes has the lead, they're able to just easily dictate the pacing of this match right now.
Yeah, Orca bubble camping, very easy to do. Okay. I guess someone forgot their traction stat at home.
One of the downsides of being able to hydroplane.
Yeah. Doe gets the parry on the bubbles. Are we going to see that top platform being used to what you talked about earlier back in winter semis? Just manages to get out.
Still not able to find that cool move off the top, but still able to find a good amount of damage, and that rock going the distance to find that mark.
Yeah, going the distance gets a mile. False. Oh! Ooh.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta throw it out and hope it sticks. In that case, it's stuck. Ooh, this is definitely gonna be a volatile pick here because there will be early stocks taken here. I mean, both of them just going back and forth, but Dude's getting the better out of all these trades.
Yeah, really just doing the best they can right now.
There we go. Blind Spot finally finding an opening with that rock and keeping up this progression here best they can.
Oh, and gets the hydroplane up strong. Right there.
Yeah, unfortunately, Blind Spot without an air dodge after getting hit by those bubbles from the fair left him wide open.
Wasn't a good spot to be in.
There we go. Starting to go up there and contest when Dutes is throwing that droplet down with the down B high. So definitely creating a few openings just from recognizing a few habits.
Oh, the rock throw gonna take Deuce off the side.
Oh, unfortunately for Dutes, Blind Spot gonna stop that side B at the right time in order to avoid that F strong. spot.
right here back to neutral. Searching for a strong hit, and that forward special hitbox is going to do it for Dudes. Going to give him that strong hit he needs.
Yep. Blind spot managing to find a connection out of that Nair to get a little bit of damage in. He's just going back and forth off these projectiles.
Just going back and forth as much as they can.
It's always frustrating when you're down on that pillar and the Orcane's just chucking pebbles down. Oh, almost got the Rockshine reversal there.
Yeah, that would have been impressive. The Forge Strong manages to DI that back in. But now, Blind Spot has to deal with an edge guard situation. And as the percent climbs up, Orcane gets scarier and scarier.
Yep, for that
Right
reason
there.
right there.
With Dukes managing to take a 3-0 over
Blind spot.
Blind Spot.
Yeah, so that'll be it for Blind Spot's run. And Dude's going to be moving on. Fight the winner of this next match we got coming up here. It's going to be Catalyst versus Jenova.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, my bad. I thought we had lost track of something. Sorry for that yawn. Game 1 here.
What's this Hides theme? Catalyst right now. And some good damage with those up tilts.
Genova's really able to convert just a whole lot of damage in a short amount of time.
Bye-bye,
Out of the mech, the 1.5. The 1.5 weight. The 1.45 weight. Goodbye.
Yep.
Off you go. Stupid rabbit. Make me look bad.
Yep.
Up tilt. Before tilt. Backwards.
Oh, just able to touch the ground, but Catalyst
God,
just
this
so
edge
much.
guarding from Catalyst. God, when Protagify put melee on the screen?
I didn't realize we were dealing with some Marth edge guarding out here.
Yeah, didn't realize the ledge had been re-added. Parries that back here. Ow! Holy shit, she went flying!
I didn't realize that Bunny had added a cat missile to this one.
Yeah, hold on, what knockback scaling are we on? Are we on 0.9?
Just going up with the down sprungs to murder them. And getting the F-sprung response right back, and we are at even stocks. This is a literally explosive match right now.
Yeah, it's very explosion-oriented.
Alice, though, keeping Nova off stage as much as they can because they have easily recognized what's their strong point in this match.
Yeah, okay, gets the falling forward air into the neutral special grab, but doesn't quite get the follow-up. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Don't let it be you. Air dodges at just the right moment when another Forge Strong is going to turn out.
Man, I mean,
Stock for Catalyst.
Jenova just had so much effort to get back on stage, but when they found those advantages, man, were they able to take advantage of them.
Now we're going to see Jenova taking Catalyst to the ever-reliable rock wall. Some rock and wall torture, everyone?
Unfortunately, we don't have Craig here for the rock part of the torture. So either way, definitely a lot more space for both players to work with, but Catalyst definitely making the most of it.
I love that conversion right there.
Nice, gets the grab off of the tipper of the side B in order to keep that combo going.
Oh, take the mine, into the grab.
Oh, really looking hard for that second, but not going to find it. Nice patience there, just waiting it out, and add DI, again, just going to send out that kitty missile, like you said.
Oh, doesn't quite get the the punish from the drop out there. Oh, gets the tipper. Doesn't quite find another tipper. Doesn't quite find the tipper there either. Not there either. Not there either. Not
Even if
there
they're not
either.
finding it, they're getting a lot of damage out of it.
Gets the up air. Doesn't get the
But
tipper
not a
though.
tipper.
Not there either.
Man, it's looking like a greedy person at a restaurant right now. No tips to be found.
Yeah, who would do something like that? I can't think of anyone.
There we go. Finally gonna take the stock, but 200%. That's a long time for an Eliana to be alive.
Yeah, that was very rough for Catalyst.
And out of steam, able to air dash her way back though. But the problem is that mech reconstruction time just leaves him wide open.
Right. Let's hit the chain.
Okay, here we go. Another opening for Genova. See what they can do with it.
Has to be careful. Gets the hit.
Awkward DI there.
Oh, just has to cover ledge right here, and this game will go to Catalyst as long as they can just eat this ledge up. Oh no! Doesn't get the air dodge read, but that's okay. The Forge Strong's gonna be able to take it.
And Catalyst taking the second game as well. This entire set is just being won at the edge right now for Catalyst.
Yeah, Genova's having a hard time picking anything up. We're gonna see game 3, Genova's last counter pick. They're gonna have to deal with Catalyst's counter picks for the rest of the set if they win this one.
Yeah, and that's going to be the really big problem. Just falling it out inside the no fun zone there.
Yeah, not really much Eliana can do if you just stay in the no fun zone. I hope.
Yeah, because I mean, as good as her aerials are, they're not much of a match for the disjoints that Claren has.
And also, don't a lot of her good moves count as projectiles, which the no fun zone kind of invalidates. Doesn't find the tipper. It's
At
not
least
there
the-
either.
There we go, Kitty Missile, not going to go out far enough though. But the Nair going to be able to do it though.
Nair did it? How was that a ridiculously low percent, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when your opponent DIs out near the blast zone. We're just
Oh,
shooting
finds
off
the
this.
tipper, but too low. Oh, gets the side special. Trying to find this up air right now to get the stock kill. Genova at 163 up and gets the Forge Strong. Very nice, even with the mech reconstruction. But yeah, Catalyst is starting to fall off on these kill confirms.
Yeah.
Also that. Kitty Missile.
That's like the fourth or fifth one that they've just held down and been caught by.
Yeah. Catalyst really needs to keep this edge guard state, or at least convert it into a very good advantage state, or else Genova's going to start pulling back that percent. That's not something you want when you're down the stock. It's for your opponent to get more of a lead. Gets the jab, punishes the F tilt with the parry.
Nice
Into a
patience there, waiting for the tech option.
Thank you,
Oh.
RSR2, for the tier 1. Very positive.
5 months worth of it too. And definitely a lot of mileage worth of that upstrong in the air to take off that final stock as well.
Yeah, so Genova's going to seem to be looking like to have a second wind as Catalyst is having trouble, you know, finding these kill confirms as the percentage keeps going up and up.
Yeah, I mean, as long as Genova's able to dictate the momentum, it'll definitely be harder for Catalyst to find those terms that they want.
We just see a lot of neutral specials coming out from Catalyst here around start. A very nice interaction as we see, yeah, the Steam gets displaced by the no fun zone. Oh, we see an edge guarding situation right here coming back in with the down air.
Genova able to get a few up airs for their trouble out of that situation, but not enough to be able to get full control of that stage. Catalyst still keeping the ground, but fighting back here. Oh, not going to be able to find the kill though.
Yeah, we're seeing... Oh, tries to go for the side special, but Genova doesn't DI into it.
Going air dodge there to avoid the F strong.
Exactly. Oh, gets the parry on the F strong. Oh, and into the up strong. That's going to be Genova taking the first stock. So we see Luckily, Catalyst able to pull that back with a Fort Strong.
Yeah, that's one of the risks when you try to just wave dash past your opponent on the ground. You're going to be DIing outwards, so if they hit you with the F-Strong, you are DIing poorly for that situation.
Back there. Okay, we're seeing back at the ledge. This is where Catalyst wants to keep Jenova, making sure that they're just in constant disadvantage, having to burn all of their resources.
Yep. Still keeping this aggression going. A lot of mileage, and the Tipper going to be able to take it here. Catalyst, 2 stocks left, 35% on the first of them, and this is definitely going to be a rough spot for Jenova to come back from.
Exactly, this is going to be crazy. We see the Kitty Missile doesn't quite get the F special into the probably confirm if it would have landed a very strong Galaxy potentially.
But right now, Jenova answering back, getting some good damage here.
Oh, not going to be able to make it up. Didn't have that air dodge to reach the wall and didn't have a double jump to make it back up.
Yeah, only at 58% too. As long as they're able to make it back on the stage and get a good combo going, they could even this right back up.
That could easily go either way. You see a forward air, another forward air. Not getting those tippers though. That's very important. Oh, going through an F special, trying to predict a roll in, but Jenova not moving towards it. Oh, doing a little dash dancing here, trying to mix up what they're going to do. Does another dash dance forward strong. Oh, it gets the tipper on another. And
Those platforms just set up perfectly for the tippers, I gotta say.
Yeah, and that's going to be Catalyst moving on to losers semis, I think.
Yeah, that should be it, but before we get to that, it looks like we should be getting the winners finals here coming up.
With Null versus Minty.
Yeah, so Absa versus Orcane coming up right now.
I think naturally Absa wins this because water is electroconductive, and Orcane is just all water.
I guess it depends on how much water, because if there's enough, you can dissipate the electrical charge enough to where it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I think Orcane's relatively small. He's like, what, the size of a small animal?
Oh no, he's always got that backup unguarded sink to go to.
True. That's Sync. Quite dangerous. Anyway, Null is here with a great start, getting a nice fair chain, sending Minty off stage, and getting a full strong to cover that puddle. Setting up a nice cloud bomb at ledge. Trying to keep just Minty on the run. Ooh!
That right there has just been Null's go-to when they need a kill. Just get that first hit of the F-Strong and just convert into the up air.
Yeah, very nice to see Null getting these conversions so consistently.
Minty, though, just answering right back with some good damage here, but still needs to find a way to take off his first stock.
Yeah, Minty in a very disadvantageous position right here. Oh, but manages to close it out. I believe that was dash attack?
Down strong, I believe, and that is just such a quick move for Orcane.
Yeah, and immediately pulling back up the percent in the damage.
That's the worst part about trying to recover against Absa is Orcane, because she can just keep that cloud near one of your options and just cover all the other ones herself.
Very difficult to try and move around with.
Here we go, good conversion on that down tilt.
Yeah, managed to get that into the up air, which is a very nice move for Orcane to link into. Oh, gets the forward tilt into up air again. I wish Absa had other kill confirms.
I mean, if it's this consistent, does she need any others?
I mean, maybe.
The answer is yes.
I don't want to fall asleep at the comms. Sour spot at the back air. Alright, there we go. F tilt in the forward air. That's something else. Didn't kill, but it's at least something different. Spicing it up a little bit, keeping me awake.
Well, Minty trying to get some momentum going here, but the problem is they don't have much percent to work with to get that momentum, and there's an up tilt to up air.
Spot up air.
There you go, that's something different. Up tilt to up air.
Oh yeah, that's thankfully that's different.
Technically it is. So I will take it technically correct.
I'll take a technically correct over wrong.
Absolutely. We're going to find out if this is the right or wrong counter pick to take Null to right now.
Yeah, Aether Gate's not looking like a good start for Minty, but we could see things change here as Minty gets Null off stage. And he applies such amazing off-stage pressure.
Yeah, just get about 50 billion back airs. It'll work out.
Yeah, you throw enough back airs at a goat, it'll eventually die.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Ooh.
There. Back air. Alright. Percent's starting to even itself back up, but it still feels like the momentum's in Minty's favor.
Yep, and that up air is going to make sure that it stays in Minty's favor right now.
Yeah, it's going to be very rough. Null managing to close that back out, though, so they're back at dead even.
Yeah, and Minty just going crazy once they get that first hit, just doing so many combos they can, but Null answering right back with a good combo of their own, racking up a lot more damage. Good parry on that dash attack. Where's that down tilt? I keep forgetting between the two. Looks similar. Oh wait, down tilt's the around. Never mind. And the tried and true coming out again in order to take out that stock.
Yeah, things look to be going Null's way right now. Minty's going to need to start applying that pressure they applied earlier in the match in order to come back here.
Is Null is just calling out each and every one of their recovery attempts and just racking up a lot of damage here.
Yeah, it's being very hard for Minty to move around and get back on stage, considering just how much space Null is controlling.
Yep. Oh, and the empowered side B, though, almost going to be enough to take off that stock, but unfortunately, not enough.
Pulling just back up barely. Oh, gets the forward tilt. Almost linked it in the forward tilt up strong. Hey, that's something else.
Yeah.
It's appealing to me, doing stuff that isn't forward tilt up air.
Because when you go for that F tilt too many times, it is going to get called out by a parry eventually.
Yeah, exactly. Throw enough F tilts at a weird water puppy and it's eventually going to parry. Oh, we see the coast to coast.
Oh, tried to get the super jump up onto the stage in order to avoid having to go to the puddle, but not going to be enough to get them over that lip, so Null going to be winning game 2 as well.
I'm going to see game 3-2 with Minty taking Null, his triple pawn.
Yeah, definitely a lot more unique platform layout to work with this time around.
It might play into Null's advantage, who knows? Oh my god, what nice platform movement right there. Just missing the up strong though to make it a final conversion.
Still keeping this pressure up with those down tilts, but Null fighting right back.
Yeah, it's going really back and forth here. It's just Minty keeps losing that advantage that he needs to keep in order to stay on top of Null.
Yeah, and it is definitely not an easy task to do with the way Null is playing right now. Oh, that F-Strong going to be able to stay out long enough to cover that option from Minty, and Minty just barely avoiding a lot of these options from Null right now.
Yeah, pulling it really close right here. Oh! Forward tilt into up strong. Alright, I'm awake, Null. You've kept me up, I've got my espresso. Making it just a bit more interesting. Open door into the sweet spot back here.
Yep, Ivy though going to be able to get around that and get Minty back on the stage here, but still having a lot of trouble finding this kill here.
Yeah, it's kind of just going Null's way right now, getting that conversion into another sweet spot up air. Up a full 2 stocks.
F-Tilt is going to be the move that kills.
Thank you. We're going to see another double sweet spot up air.
Yep, but Minty finally able to find an opening. See how long they can keep this going though, but not for long, unfortunately.
Tries to pull him into the down special bomb. Doesn't quite get it. Sending out these clouds. keeping the pressure up.
Oh, able to roll just far enough to get past that F strong.
Oh, and the sweet spot up air to take the set. Null is going to be moving on to the winner's side of Grand Finals as Minty gets knocked down into losers.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that platform layout gave Minty a lot more options to be able to move around, and it seemed like it worked out better for Minty than it did for his opponent there.
Yeah, we're going to see some more Orca Boy action as we move on here to loser semis with Catalyst versus Dudes. Going to start out on jungle floor.
A lot of room for both of these players to work with here, but the blast zone's not as much room to work with there because they are relatively close to this stage.
I wonder if the top blast zone's going to be of any advantage to Catalyst, because as we've seen them throughout this top 8 go for such long and extravagant up B chains that just don't kill because of there being no tipper.
Yeah, that is true. And this stage definitely can favor those kind of options.
Yeah, I think we'll see probably maybe a lot more of a lenient up special confirm registration with Catalyst here. But that's going to be if they can land it against Dudes, who's looking pretty good when it comes to keeping Clarin at bay. And, no.
Yeah, but once that... Yeah, I mean, once that field comes out, that bubble play does not matter anymore.
Doesn't quite get the DI right on that Force Strong. It's just making the wall, though. Very close. If that up air hit, that would have been dead for Catalyst. And that down strong's going to do it, sending them to the side, keeping the stocks now back to even.
And here we go. Dude's going for those bubbles to try and zone out their opponent.
Yeah, playing it really incredibly patient right here. Just throwing out down tilt as like many disjoint moves as they can. Almost went for the field right there to try and block out the Orca bubbles, but didn't quite get it.
There we go. Changing up the aggression once they realize Catalyst is getting frustrated just trying to wait out these bubbles. That's definitely a good thing to do if you're going to try and play out this patient bubble style, because eventually everybody has their tipping point, and once they reach it, that's where you can just change up your playstyle and take advantage of it.
Oh, but it doesn't have a double jump. Oh no, that Forge Strong doesn't quite hit the F special. I was going to say, Dudes was without a double jump there and no puddle on stage, so it would have been very dangerous for him to recover. But luckily, Dudes is able to pull out that stock out from Catalyst, now down a stock. And not in a good neutral situation to try and bring it back right here.
Yeah, I mean, Deuce has just been doing a good job of dictating the pacing of this match so far.
Yeah. Catalyst needs to be careful not to commit to anything too risky, especially when when Dudes is off stage because of that puddle. You know, Dudes could immediately just invalidate that heavy commitment option that Catalyst could go for and just keep this lead rolling like it is right now. Tries to get a moonwalk hydroplane with the Forge Strong.
And they are really looking for these kill moves now. Just want to close this out as soon as they can. Nearly catching the side B with that down strong, but not going to find it.
Yeah, not close enough. Doesn't quite land the down air. Catalyst here going incredibly risky and committal with these options. Droplet into down strong, going to be able to kill Catalyst off the top and take the first game.
Yeah, a little bit too much of a scramble coming out from Catalyst there at the end, and Deuce able to catch him slipping a bit too much there in order to take out that game 1.
Yeah, we're going to see game 2 here. Catalyst picking Fire Capital as the counter pick. Maybe a little bit of home field advantage, especially on a Neo Fire Capital.
I mean, this is such a huge stage to work with, and players definitely like it because they can easily poke down through these platforms with the down airs.
Right, yeah, it's a very big open stage, but, you know, with Dudes having the lead right here, what point is there to approach, you know?
Yeah.
Dudes has the lead. It's kind of Dudes' turn to camp, and it's not really going to play well to Catalyst, who, as we're seeing here, is having a hard time dealing with it.
I mean, Deuce is just absolutely wanting to be in control of pacing of this game and make sure that they are the ones dictating how this is going to play out.
We see a strong right there, getting another hit up air down there, managing to poke through the plat and the tipper and working Dudes continuing. Advantage tries to go for such a combo extension right there. You see down there, into up air, the neutral special grab, and into the forward strong.
Yep, sends him off the stage, but not going to be able to keep him from coming back on here.
Down air, into the forward strong.
Nice use of the bubble butt to get back to center stage there.
Oh, and a forward strong read, managing to send Dutes out. Now, and Catalyst has to lead. Now we're going to see. Is Catalyst going to camp out Dutes? Well, if they make it back from this, doesn't get that downward hitbox where Kane has with his body. Yeah, no. I think Catalyst could take the time to camp if they really wanted, because Deuce would have to link Bubbles into a kill confirm. And staying out of the way of that puddle means no Bubbles outside of forward air. Now, Bubbles would meet an easier time, but luckily, Deuce able to find that kill confirm.
Yep. Catalyst, though, going to be able to find the down air, get this advantage state rolling again. At least for a brief moment.
Really needing to keep this lead, especially if they want to try and play this very slow, walk around, neutral heavy, fire capital, experience, trademark game. Because otherwise, if you don't have a lead, there's really no reason for you to play defensive around your opponent, who has every right in the world to just sit back, do whatever keeps you out, and wait for you to mess up.
Absolutely, and Deuce doing everything they can to make sure that that's going to be the case here. Funnel not going to go onto that platform, so creates an opening as Caddy looks for that down B.
There's the parry right there. But doesn't get the follow-up, though. A good tech from Deuce.
Awkward trade going to mean no puddle on the stage. Unfortunately, Catalyst not going to be able to capitalize on that.
Gets the forward strong, managing to catch Catalyst TI off guard. Now Dutes is with the lead. We've seen Dutes is very willing to puddle camp and bubble camp. He's very willing to bust out the camper van, start a nice bonfire. Definitely no qualms.
Yeah, but I mean, once they get in, they're definitely no stranger to keeping that damage going, that's for sure.
Yeah, it seems like Dutes has such a good understanding of how to play both sides of this equation that I wonder how Catalyst is going to have to adapt to deal with it. Especially as the percent just keeps piling up and Dutes is still here, 102%. Kind of just weaving around Catalyst, making it hard to pin him down. Oh, gets the forward strong. And catches the DI again, taking game 2 off of Catalyst.
Yeah, I mean, Catalyst just has to work so hard to be able to get in there. I mean, one of the things you just want to take some time to learn is how to be able to parry those bubbles while you're on the ground, because if you run into them and parry at the right time, you can actually parry the grounded bubbles. A little harder to do on Wi-Fi, though.
Right, yeah, we're going to see, a bit of familiarity here as Catalyst takes Dutes to Battlefield, Tower of Heaven. Maybe this will be the turning point for Catalyst where they start pulling back a run back, but I don't know, Dutes still seems to be relatively in control.
I mean, every time the Deuce is in trouble, you can always count on those bubbles there to be around to help.
Yeah, whenever there's trouble, just rely on the bubble.
Hey!
As we see, right back in with the back air, very nice.
Nice use of fair bubbles to control Catalyst's movement and able to convert into the F-Strong as well.
Very nice. We see the forward air tipper, not quite resulting in anything. Alright, getting another tipper. Might clutch the other hit rock. Oh, gets
there we go.
At that percent, that's gonna be enough. But Dude's rocking this lead. Definitely feeling comfortable right now.
Yeah, still able to just control a lot of the movement space that Catalyst is trying to use here, but Catalyst getting the good dunk there. No puddle on stage, but good recovery from Dude's. Gonna be able to make it all the way back up that wall.
Yeah, that was an incredible use of limited resources to make it all the way back up there. Especially from a McLaren tipper spot. Oh my god! Coast to coast, okay.
Huh.
Alright, we see. Yeah, special into the down tilt, back air. Alright.
Dude's just constantly keeping Catalyst at bay here with these good options they're using. Catalyst finally finding that opening, but still can't quite get the closeout on these edge guard situations.
And for tilt. Catalyst is going to need this edge situation to go their way in order to get Dutes down a stock like that. And now the stocks
There
are
we go.
tied. Just needs to pull off a very nice advantage state. Dutes' bubbles are definitely getting in the way. What the hell? Okay. Just crouches and Catalyst watch sides.
Yep.
Holding.
Able to air dodge off the platform, but unfortunately,
And that's going to be it.
man, just one good parry call was all Deuce needed in order to finish that. I mean, the problem is once you're on that small platform, that down strong just covers everything.
Yeah, there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. So now we're going to be
So,
moving
prepare for
on
bubbles
to
and make
Yeah,
it double.
the Orchiditto with Dutes versus Minty here at Losers Finals.
Yep, the traditional double puddle start for the Orchid Ditto, as is tradition.
As so it was written. So we've seen both of these players have incredibly good advantage states. So I think it's just going to be an all-out slugfest to see who can beat up the other quicker.
Yeah, because I mean, once they get that advantage going, like you said, they've been able to do some wondrous things, but the challenge is just getting to that point.
Yeah, no, totally. I like this Coca-Cola color scheme Orcane is rocking on Dude's side, though, I must say. Coca-Cola
Yeah, that's true, we
cane.
got the red and black. Oh my goodness!
And that Upstrong's gonna find its mark, taking Minty off the top and taking the first stock on the top of Minty. I tried to do something with alliteration, but I think I kind of blended. And
I
we
see
see
what you did
Minty answering back. Oh wait, shit, floundering's a fish pond. Damn it.
Yeah, you did it on purpose.
I did not do it on purpose. You're bottlenecking me here, dude. I guess bottlenosing you would be a more pun-appropriate thing, but I forgot it was bottlenose and not bottleneck dolphins.
Yeah, I mean, we all make a fluke every now and then.
That's alright. And it's just a drop in the puddle, you know?
Yeah.
This pun's low.
Oh, the puddle! The bubble saved them!
Yeah, but in this matchup for how long is the real question. Oh, canceling out the puddle with their own puddle in order to get that opening.
Playing patient here. Just, you know, tossing out puddles. Puddle buddies. Puddle buddies and bubble buddies?
Yep. It feels like they both have really good conversions off their advantage state, but it feels like Duke is just able to get a few more neutral wins, and that's making all the difference in this match right now.
Yeah, Deuce is, as the kids would say, going a little crazy, going a little nasty.
Is Saibi gonna get back? Oh, nice parry on the F strong. Gonna be enough to take it off, but sitting at 100 or not 89%. Gonna have to be careful.
Yeah, gonna have
There we
to-
go. Now they're at 100.
Yeah. Any good conversion here from Dudes would do it like that.
Yep.
I think that's a good conversion.
Good old reliable down tilt.
The
Can't
all
go wrong with
reliable.
it. Spin to win.
Spin to win.
How many characters spin to win in this game?
I think a few of them. I know Crag definitely spins to win. That motherfucker
Oh,
spins
absolutely.
Spins on frame 5. Are we
Yeah, it's
seeing
reasonable.
The return of
There we go.
Richard here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Minty getting some good starting gear going.
And actually able to get the parry on the ground of bubbles, and that's really what you need to be able to do in order to shut down this kind of gameplay, because if they're just going to be throwing out those bubbles constantly, if you learn the timing, it is a free parry every time.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Minty definitely going all in. It's do or die.
Oh, good fastball there to avoid the punish, and catching some bad DI there. Minty gonna be the one to take the stock first here.
Yeah, Minty's looking to be very aggressive right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious, Minty.
Good at spacing there, just avoiding that side B, make sure they can stick around and punish it.
Just absolutely pulling this neutral around.
Oh, almost had the hydroplane go far enough, but not quite.
Finds that up air sweet spot. They're at tied percent, just the stock deficit.
Yeah, and dude's still not able to find that kill.
Yeah, Minty's just moving around him, much superior.
Ooh.
Gets hit with the F special, that's enough to knock him off. But 122 against Orcane is not a situation most people would like to be in.
Not at all, especially with that low frame down. A lot of those smash decks like that down smash.
That down smash right there.
They're doing everything they can to try and get some damage going here and make sure that they don't take any themselves, because they need to play really well if they want to even things up here.
It's the down air. We're seeing Minty once again pulling through with these very long, elaborate advantage state strings.
Yep.
Okay, support strong, and that's going to take it. Minty answering back with an incredibly strong 2-stock over Dudes.
Yeah, definitely finding a way to be able to play around those bubbles early on and get an early lead so they didn't have to worry about Dude's game plan as much. Oh, but this low platform here on the side of Forest Hideout is giving Dude a perfect hideaway in order to avoid these approaches from Minty. There we go, Minty finally finding an opening here to get some damage in and some good edge guarding and gets the parry. Oh, but no punish, unfortunately. Bit of a misplay there. Gonna give Minty an opening here to fire back. Oh, almost got that conversion off the bubbles, but Dude's able to fight back just barely.
Really holding on here. It could probably go either way, depending on who could take the advantage state first here, as they're just kind of clambering against each other, kind of bonking their heads against the wall like really dumb water puppies. Oh, gets that down strong.
Not
Good
enough
DI
for
from
them.
Dudes. Managing to make that not kill.
Yeah, might be a smaller stage, but the blast zone's sure are not small at all.
Ooh, and there's Minty pulling up with that up air right there. Pulling up. The back air. Are we going to see the bubbles come out? No, sir. We're going to keep moving around. Yeah, the bubbles coming out now. In the up air, that's definitely going to do it. At 200%, that's going to be just enough.
Oh, had him up high, but not able to finish that conversion there, so Dude's going to be able to get back down to the ground and fight back.
Yeah, they're starting to just really slobber knocker each other. It's back and forth. See down tilt. Very nice. Maneuvering against each other. This is some really nice neutral.
And both of them just trying to outspace each other and try and learn each other's habits as well, because that's really what you need to do in the Ditto, because that's where all the difference is made.
Exactly, yeah.
Tries to jump up, but the bubble's preventing a high approach there. Tries to try not being able to get it, but the second down strong gonna be able to take that stock, so Dude up the stock right now and looking to get a little bit of a combo going there before they lose that second stock, and now down to their final one.
Yeah, it's anybody goes here.
We'll make it back.
Nice. Down tilt.
Oh, no air dodge. This is going to be a rough spot, but gonna be able to drift past Doots there.
Really great job. Oh, gets the down strong on the fair stall, and that's going to be Dudes taking game 3 away from Minty.
Yeah, just enough of an opening for Deuce to be able to slip in there, so this is going to put Minty in a rough spot because now they got to win the next 2 matches if they want to be able to get back to Grands here.
That's going to be really tough for Minty right now. But he's starting out like there's no pressure.
Yeah, but these bubbles...
Bubble in the
I mean, that's
bubble.
just been the story for Doots.
Yeah. That's all she wrote.
Oh!
Fort Strong, good DI from Dudes, managing to stay in.
Tries to cover landing, but not going to be able to reach with that F strong, so Deuce with the chance to get back on stage here.
Oh, I guess the down strong sending Dudes off the top and taking a good lead. They're only 80% down. That's not too bad. Gets the parry on the forward air. Look at these run-up down tilts.
Yep, but Deuce answering right back, trying to finish him off with that power down strong, but not going to be enough.
It's going to need a little bit more.
Yep.
On Fort Strong and another.
I didn't realize you spoke whale.
Oh, yeah. I know several Arcane players, so I had to learn their language.
Always a good skill to have.
Just in case they start saying weird things to me after I beat them in the Salty Sweet.
Gotta keep them honest.
Gotta make sure they don't pull any fast ones by me.
Yeah, but right now, Minty trying to pull some fast approaches here, getting around these bubbles, but Duke just doing their best to fight them off.
He's doing a really good job.
Balls at the ledge are just so hard to get by. Oh, and the hydroplane up strong, gonna be able to take it.
Use the back air. Doesn't get the up strong though to close that out. This could be a vital exchange right here.
Yep.
Can
The
you
problem
see
is-
that bubble boosting?
Yeah, that really is the problem. Just being able to pin down Arcane as they're recovering. Oh, good call out on the high recovery, but Dude's well aware of the option and able to air dodge.
Yeah, now it's on tied stock. This could really go any of these players' way since they have such good advantage states with one another. Oh, and the down tilt to up air. Gonna take the set with Dukes going 3-1 over Minty.
Yeah, so Dude's able to win the Ditto here and make it back to Grand Finals here. Dude's unfortunately, or not Dude's, Minty unfortunately not going to be able to get their chance for revenge against Null. Gonna have to wait for another time to try and take that revenge.
Yeah.
Well, here we
I'm
go,
gonna be-
going into Grand Finals. We are going to have Null versus Doots. Starting off here, game 1, going to Jules Vale.
That down air into the up air right there. Done with a very nice start from Null. We've seen Null have to battle through a lot of bubbles through here to this top 8, so I wonder if Dukes is going to be able to overcome his fallen orphan brethren.
I mean, one of the downsides of this strategy against Absa is that the Cloud essentially gives her a way to pressure past those bubbles without having to worry too much.
Yeah, and gets that forward tilt into up air, up strong. Oh god, it's been a long day. At least see Dudes answering back.
Getting some good hits here, but unfortunately not strong enough to be able to take off the stock. Nice timing on that side B to avoid the hit and take the stock there.
And send Null from coast to coast with same day shipping.
Normally an expensive option, but for Doots, free discount.
We're seeing Null keeping that pressure on here for Doots. Bubble Buddies isn't quite working out for him.
Yeah, I mean, these F-tilts and clouds from Absa just do such a good job of invalidating that strategy. Ooh.
Keep himself.
Here we go. Up tilt, no, does not read the DI correctly. Oh, just misses the roll option there.
Oh, and gets the down there. Up there.
Again, that empowered side B nearly taking off another stock. Had the right call out on that roll, but not the right timing.
Yeah, no, just gets his damage piling back up, and poor dude's bullied off stage by Absa Cloud.
Yeah, and I feel like that's going to be what really dictates the pacing of this matchup, because you can just send it right past the bubbles to Doots, so Doots can't really be patient behind that wall of bubbles like he can against a lot of other characters.
Exactly.
That's what this is from, Celeste. Alright, I just finally figured it out.
Yeah.
I mean, Null has just been essentially beating Doots at his own game. Doots getting a chance to answer back here. Some good down tilts to apply some pressure here. That extra lip over the edge of the stage is going to be enough to give Null a safe spot to recover. Yep, catching with the up tilt now. Doots forced to go high here. Puddle on stage. Gonna be forced to find a way around that cloud and able to go up high enough.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, 4 tilt. Another 4 tilt into the up strong.
Nice stall with the droplet there to make sure that they don't fall into that up tilt, and that creates enough of an opening for them to take the stock. Is that they're at a high enough percent that they could die to anything. I mean, you see Dude's really trying to make this bubble game plan work, but with the way Null is just staying mobile enough and using that cloud and F tilt to pressure past the bubbles, it's really throwing Dudes off here. Oh, 3 up airs in a row. That's a lot of damage. There we go. Gets the up tilt.
Stock lead and all that. Going very well in Null's favor right now. Doesn't get that up air. That would have been vital to bring it back.
Strong's still not going to be enough to kill here. Oh, nice!
Down strong. Very nice.
Love it when players do that. Just hold that strong in an obvious situation where it's coming just to bait out parries. Oh. Catching some very not good DI. What happened was back here at the edge of the stage and some very poor DI. just like that. Null opting to run it back, though, feeling comfortable on this stage. I mean, aside from that bad DI on that last stock, they were doing a great job just controlling the pacing here.
They were doing well compared to the first round on Jules Veil.
Yeah, I mean, having those consistent hanging ledges to be able to recover to against Arcane is definitely a nice thing to have. Oh, just trading with Downstrong, but still living.
Yeah, doing a great job.
Nice, just crouching underneath that. Arcane definitely one of the characters with one of the lowest profiles when they crouch.
Oh, down air.
A DI to keep them safe from the combo, though. There we go. Gets the parry on the Cloud finally. Punishes them for throwing it out too much. Almost caught him landing there, but not quite. Oh!
Gets the empowered down special.
And again, trading with those Downstrongs. I swear Downstrong is just feels like one of the fastest strongs in the game.
Yeah, it's an incredibly good option.
There you go, dude. Getting some momentum going here. But here we go again. The clouds at the edge of the stage just have been the bane of many a player in this tournament.
Yeah, it's been really difficult for them to work around. Oh, into the up air!
That up air has also been a difficult thing for everyone to work around. That's honestly been the go-to move for Null when they want to get a kill.
Well, it's a very reliable move, so I wouldn't blame him.
Absolutely not.
Gets the forward air, sweet spot. Goes back to puddle. Are we going to see another forward tilt into up air conversion? Yeah, just keep the double jump off the Cloud. Cloud into up tilt into up air. And that's going to take game 3 away from Dudes.
Yeah, so Null one game away from winning the RAS tournament here. Looks like we're going to be going to Aether Academy.
Gets the initial there. Very nice. Good start, good start. Good lead. Very good lead.
Yeah, but now with Deuce back on stage, we'll see if they can even it up. But the problem is just getting in because Null is using these platforms to stop the aerial approaches from Deuce.
Get the up air.
We'll keep them this high pressure, but still not going to be able to find the options they need to get some damage going here. Oh, tried to call out the tech, but Dude's going to be able to attack before that smash comes out.
Alright. Doesn't quite get into the up air. Oh. Tilt. Doesn't get anything else out of it. Really looking for that kill move right there in order to finish off Dudes. Gets the down special. That's going to be enough to take out Dudes.
Yeah, it's one of those moves that can catch you off guard because if you're expecting a quick option and you try and parry it, it leaves you wide open to that Thunder line.
Exactly.
There you go, Null managing to catch landing.
Oh, air and
okay.
taking that really early. Well, it's looking incredibly dominant right now.
Yep. Dude's looking to answer back with some up airs of their own. Unfortunately, not going to be enough to take a stock, but is going to be enough to do some damage.
Gets the neutral air.
Oh, nice read on the tech. Still trying to get that kill, but not able to find it. There we go. Hydroplane's underneath that platform. And he gets that stock finally, but sitting at 76%.
Doing a very nice job here. Not taking too much damage as he's working around dudes. Nope.
Almost got the carry on that cloud.
Almost got it right there. He's fishing for this F tilt at this point.
Yep.
Gets the dash attack. Setting up the cloud. Setting up another. Oh, goes for the landline. Doesn't get it.
DI's also doesn't have to worry about that up strong.
Oh, does it go for any... Oh, and the landline again. And there you have it. That's going to be Null taking it 3-1 over Dudes.
Yeah, so Null gonna be banned from all future RAS tournaments here. Gonna have to move on to the MS bans if they want to get their weekly dose of tournament now.
Wow, congratulations, you won.
Yay!
It was a very good run from Null there.
Yeah, I mean, definitely did a good job of just controlling the spacing around them and using that cloud to force Doot to approach there.
Exactly. Great counter camping from Null.
Okay, let's host. Zeta, sure.
Yeah, he's doing the jam judging right now.
Oh god, where's Zeta 330? Okay, give me one moment. Okay, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.
Are we off the air?